Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
We can't all be short and bearded like your people, Bowden.
Indeed. It's quite a shame, really. I came to deliver this to you. The last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found in the deep roads. It seems your friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes? Quite well done.
So you raced here just to give me this?
Oh, I didn't want to be responsible for so much coin. Just holding that purse was making me sweat. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sandal's life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know he is safe.
I didn't ask you to be my manservant, Bowden.
But I owe you a debt, and after what happened in the deep roads, I have no other way to repay you. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that you return to the mansion when you have a chance.
You've settled in nicely.
It's been hard work to get here.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
I'm listening, Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
I seem to recall he had some good leads.
Then you won't mind chasing his threads. If it leads somewhere, I'll pick it up. Right now, he's just distracting my men. He's in the gallows. Do what you can. Thanks, Hawke. I'll try not to make a habit of this.
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. It's not something I could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amell again.
Just don't go all pompous on me, all right?
I promise. If there's one thing I learned in Ferelden, it's that good people can be born in a hut as easily as a palace. Honestly, after so many years as a peasant's wife, it feels strange to have nothing to do. But I can't spend the rest of my life mourning Bethany and Carver. They're gone, and I can't bring them back. I guess I just need to start picking you out a suitable husband. I've been wondering if I shouldn't remarry. I'm sure the last thing you need is your mother watching over your shoulder every time you come home. But perhaps there is still life once your children have outgrown you.
You've been through a lot. You deserve any joy you can find.
Thank you, love. No one could ever replace your father. But it is refreshing to think I could still be courted at this age. Seneschal Bran has a son about your age. Those elves you're friends with, they're rather strange, aren't they?
I like the doggy. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff.
It looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the hero of Ferelden's camp.
Hey, look. A partially burned page from Anders' manifesto. Wish Bodahn would clean the fireplace. Says it reminds him of a mine shaft.
If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help.
Enchantment.
Just so. Quite a lovely estate you have here. Isn't that right, Sandal?
I'm sorry I broke it.
Yes. Well, we'll get that replaced right away. Sorry about that. Always at your service, Miss Eyre.
I can make it for you. Boom!
Ah, there he goes again. How he makes these things, I'll never know.
I've never seen another dwarf like him. Does this run in your family?
Not at all, but Sandal isn't really my son. I found him in the deep roads when I left Orzammar for good. Raised him as my own now. Isn't that right, my boy?
I like Bodahn.
He's always been this way. Always collecting things and enchanting them. Strange, I suppose.
Have you ever thought of finding out more?
Well, I did. I brought him to the Circle of Magi about a year after we got to the surface. They called him a savant, but then they started giving him the eye like they were going to keep him, so we left. Not going back to those vultures. Sandal's happy as he is.
Sandal's quite useful to have around.
That he is. Also, I've always said. Oh, Maker knows what'll happen when I'm gone. I try not to think about it.
I want some pie. Your house is pretty. Could I have some salamanders, please?
Don't do it. That's where the boom comes from, I think.
Could I have some salamanders, please?
Don't do it. That's where the boom comes from, I think.
I make enchantments. I want to go home.
We can go back to Ferelden one day, my boy. I promise.
I make enchantments.
Fenris hates that statue. Says it reminds him of the old god relics they had in Tevinter. Its eyes follow me around the room. Creepy. And his manifesto. This thing turns up everywhere. I came in and watered your plants. Your friend, Meryl. Well, that was nice of her. Ah, Carver. Still as resentful as ever. I'm proud of you. Love, Mother. Ah, Carver. Still as resentful as ever. Fenris said Daenerys left this at the mansion. Ah, Carver. Carver. Still as resentful as ever. Hard in Hightown. Siege harder. What does that even mean? Oh, Varric must be stopped. Best keep Isabella's books on the top shelf. Don't want to scar Sandal. 101 uses for a phallic tuber. Thanks, Isabella. That's 100 too many. The complete People's Laws of Kirkwall. A friendly reminder from Aveline. Another copy of Anders' manifesto. Has he been stuffing them into all the books? Leather to feather. Crossroads of form. I don't even know where to start. Another copy of Anders' manifesto. Has he been stuffing them into all the books? Leather to feather. Crossroads of form. I don't even know where to start. I'm proud of you. Love, Mother. Ah, Carver. Still as resentful as ever. And his manifesto. This thing turns up everywhere. Sorry, I was expecting treasure, not spiders. Get well soon, love, Isabella. Why do I let her drag me into these things? Is that... Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell? That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude. Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier? Sandal. I wonder where Varric is today. Telling stories about my exploits to anyone who will listen, most likely. Maker's breath, put some clothes on, man. Nice view. I see the Arenbergs have made up. Nice view. I see the Arenbergs have made up. I should get some curtains. I wonder where Varric is today. Telling stories about my exploits to anyone who will listen, most likely. Never thought I'd have my own family crest. Didn't I see this crest hanging somewhere in the Viscount's keep? Alright, so she said to look at the crest sideways, then cover the... Sweet maker, Isabella. I can't unsee that. What's this? Oh, Anders' manifesto. Again. I see Varric's taken it upon himself to add certain embellishments to my journal. Crude drawings in the margins. Isabella, grow up. What's this? Oh, Anders' manifesto. Again. Everything that's left of my life in Lothering. I could have left the amulet in there and forgotten all about it. What would the witch have done then? Isabella seemed disappointed that she didn't find anything worth gossiping about. Snoop. Everything that's left of my life in Lothering. I think I'll let Sandal empty that. I think I'll let Sandal empty that. Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed.
Did you ever run the wilds, boy? Kirkwall is no city for a breed used to open spaces. Nice as your estate is, it's not healthy for a Mabari to be cooped up. May I take him to the barracks time to time? He could help train my guards.
I'm sure he'll enjoy that. Thanks for the offer.
Good. I think it's time they face down a good old Mabari charge. How about it, boy? Want to chew on some recruits?